Morning Talk of the Town with Joanne Kam and June on Capital FM. This morning we have a celebrity, superstar, Serinda.
Not only that, may I say Hollywood celebrity?
Sorry, Hollywood celebrity, superstar Serinda.
Yes, Serinda Swan. Okay, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. Trust me, we've got lots of boys from the other station wanting to meet you later.
Yes, but hanging out outside like vultures now.
For those of you who may not know, Serinda has starred in so many movies, okay? Like TV series such as Supernatural, Psych, Reaper, Hawaii 5-0, and more recently Smallville as well. And she even have done feature films like The Breakup Artist, Lightning Thief, and of course the very iconic Tron.
And Serinda is not the only person we have in the studio.
No.
Let's not forget dancers Apshy and Aishy, who are only 14 and 15. They're youth ambassadors for an international NGO called Friends of Mankind. Hello, Apshy and Aishy.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, so how did both of you go from dancing to supporting the fight to end poverty in the developing world? Wow. I mean, it's so heavy, you know. I mean, you're 14, 15. One would assume that right now you'll be just thinking about boys and pop music and things like that.
Actually, we're 16, 17.
Oh, now older already. Okay.
You know, you need to sack your PR guys because they sent us an old profile then.
Cannot. All baby fat. All cannot. You know, 16, 17 different. So tell us a little bit about this. How did your journey begin?
So it began really 2 years ago when Aishy was doing a geography project and she came across this this charity foundation called the Girl Effect, and in the Girl Effect it just says that a teenage girl can really change poverty. Like, I mean, not change poverty, but kind of she can save the world in a way that people need to tap into that resource. That she is, when she's 12, her life changes. She gets married, she has children, and at that time I was 15, and there were stories about girls who were 15 onto their second child, and that's not fair. I got to go to school, I got to go to dance class, and at that time flash mobs were a really, really big thing. And then we were like, let's do a flash mob. You know, it's going to be really fun, and we love to dance, something pretty simple that we can do. And so then we decided we'd do a flash mob, and we just meant to raise awareness, and we raised actually 10,000 ringgit. People just heard about it and wanted to donate. So we had free time this summer, and we decided that, okay, we're gonna do something bigger. We're gonna aim this time to raise money. So we're doing a charity dance concert called the Dance Effect, and our goal is to raise $100,000 for the Girl Effect and 3 other Malaysian charities, which are IQ 70 Plus, which is for the mentally disabled children, Fuji School, which is for refugees in Malaysia, and for Malaysians Grant a Wish Society, where they give wishes to terminally ill children.
Yep.
Now, Serinda is the ambassador for Friends of Mankind. I actually wanted to ask you, Serinda, what does Friends of Mankind actually do?
Well, there's many different things that we do, but one of the way that we were involved with Apshy and Aishy is they've actually become our youth ambassadors.
Okay.
So they're not just dancers, they're girls that are influencers within their community. They make sure that their success is the success of others, and that's sort of what we want to cultivate within the youth, is we want to find a way for them to be able to give back as they grow up.
Right.
And find a way to do that.
And what are the leading causes supported by Friends of Mankind?
Well, there's many, and that's the thing, is we were always looking for more. We have a big charity and fundraiser awareness platform in North America for sex trafficking. Also, we work with the UN for malaria, but we also have child marriage. We have many different ones that are on our radar, and it's not just about one or the other. It's about figuring out the people behind that care. So we really want to activate people to find something that they love, whether it be dance or whether it be something extreme, like we do skydiving and things like that, and then raise money through that and raise awareness through that.
Well, coming up next, we're going to find out more about their on-ground work.
Yep.
As well as some of the other causes that they are supporting. This is Capital FM. It is Good Morning Talk of the Town here with Joe and Tom and Jude. We have 3 very special ladies with us, Apshy and Aishy, and also Serinda Swan.
Apshy and Aishy are youth ambassadors for Friends to Mankind. Apshy and Aishy, I wanted to know about some groundwork that you guys have been doing with these charities that you care about. You know, you talked about how women can influence change, right? Apart from dancing, are there any other efforts that you've made that we should know about, maybe?
Well, because me and Apshy are mainly specialized in dancing, because we don't do anything but dance. So then in 2011 7, we decided that we should take what we love and then do it to help other people. That's why we did the flash mob. And so this year we're older and we wanted to take on more responsibilities, so we wanted to raise 100,000 ringgit.
Right.
So by doing these events, we just want to make the girl effect happen. We want it to cause a ripple effect and let other people get influenced and inspired and continue this effort. We just want people to do stuff that they love. Like if you love to play guitar or play piano, then you should make a CD and then you can sell it and then donate it to a charity.
Are you hoping that more girls be inspired to dance and learn dance?
Well, I don't think it's dance in particular. I think it's just seeing us, 2 girls, 16, 17, we can do a charity concert, we can raise money, that they can do it as well. It doesn't have to be something big. And there's this one story, my friend, she's, how old is she? She's 15 and she's super shy and she lives in Penang. And she found out about the dance effect and she went to her school and she just talked to the principal and told him about it, and she raised 7,000 ringgit. Just like that. So it's just seeing that we can do it and that other girls can do it as well.
So it doesn't matter whether, you specialize in an area of expertise, but as long as you have the passion, you can always do something, do poetry reading or even play guitar or do a dance. Okay, now in this showcase, how many different type of styles of dance will you be showcasing?
There is so many. We have ballet, we have classical ballet, and then we have a pop ballet, then we have tap, modern, we have a little bit of hip hop, we have contemporary, classical Indian, hula.
Wow, all in one
You're so
event.
talented.
We're not doing everything, we're doing some of it.
Do you juggle?
No.
No.
So you can juggle while doing ballet.
That would be
Full
an
house straight
extra
away.
thing to do. Okay, now let's talk to Serinda. Serinda, tell us about the kind of humanitarian causes that you've been involved in and which are the countries that you've gone to and seen for yourself.
Well, I try to bring philanthropy into any traveling that I do, and I think that's what's so important, and it also speaks to what the girls are saying, is do what you can where you are, whether you're at home or whether you're traveling, figure out a way to bring some element in there. So when I was in Cambodia, I went and visited the CCF organization, which is the Cambodian Children's Foundation, the Heifer organization, which works all over the world, and then the Somali Mum Foundation, which is anti-sex trafficking. They're the ones that we actually do the skydive for, and we also do a charity bike ride where we cycle across Cambodia, which is about 500 kilometers.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
That's something I can see June doing.
Well, we'll get you on it next year then. It's a phenomenal experience. It raises tons of awareness and money.
That's wonderful. Serinda's mentioned skydiving. We're going to come back and find out a little bit more about that.
Capital FM 88.9, Talk of the Town with me, Joanne, Kam and June. We still have Serinda Swan. Now, Serinda, tell us a little bit about this skydiving thing, eh?
The skydive thing is basically when I went to Cambodia, the Somali Mum Foundation, who I went to see, they needed to raise $18,000 for rescue funds, which means actually getting the girls out of the brothels. And so I figured 18,000 feet for $18,000. So 18,000 feet is North America's highest skydive. So I thought I could raise $1 a foot. And our first year we raised just over $38,000. And this is our third event in less than 2 years, and we just raised over $104,000 US dollars.
Wow.
That's great. And the girls are all out now?
Out of the brothels?
Yeah.
No, we break down the doors of the brothels that we know about. Sex trafficking is the second largest criminal enterprise in the world. It raises about $30 billion a year, and it's an ongoing problem. So we're just starting to...
The target groups, though, that were identified that brought about the fundraising?
Yes. Oh yeah, I mean the girls that we're going after, absolutely. We try to raise $50,000 a year at least for the rescue funds. But it completely ranges depending on where we're going.
I guess what we want to know is with all this fundraising and this money, it's quite a bit of sum. And I guess, is there any way to track and ensure that the money goes to the right people for the right cause? Because a lot of time people say, let's raise money, raise money, but we want to know
the accountability.
Yeah, and that's why you have to work with reputable organizations, especially the ones that we're doing with this one. They're all transparent, and 100% of the donations go towards the charities. Friends to Mankind is more of a host, so what we do is we pay for the entire back end to make sure that 100% of all donated funds go to these charities. Because, I mean, especially with the skydive and things like that, we had donations that were small as $2, $3, $4. So you never want somebody who can only donate $4 for any of that $4 to go towards back end, to balloons or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that that $4 specifically goes to a girl
the charity
that needs it. So Friends to Mankind is really a support system, and also when you see us supporting a charity, you know that 100% of your funds are going towards that nonprofit.
Okay, their latest project together is a charity performance called Dance Effect, and that's why Apshy and Aishy is also here. So we're going to come back and tell you a little bit about what you can get from Dance Effect.
Good morning. Talk of the town here, Joanne Kam and June. Still talking to the lovely Serinda, Swan and Apshy and Aishy, two girls who are looking to raise 100,000 through their new project with Friends to Mankind, Dance Effect.
Now, you were mentioning that the last time you all did was a flash mob and you got 10,000, right? So flash mob, you do it in the public. So what's the difference now? In order to raise 100,000, what is Dance Effect going to be doing, and how is it going to raise that 100K?
So when we talked to Friends to Mankind and we told them about our idea, they came on board and they said that they would help us get sponsors. So they helped us get big name sponsors like Starbucks, which is, I think, and Prince Court Hospital. And Prince Court Hospital has been sponsoring us tremendously, as they've been sponsoring food, and I think they've been sponsoring decorations and stuff. So it's very helpful. And also,
The main difference really is with a flash mob. It's very fun, and it was meant to be small.
Okay.
It did turn out bigger than we expected, but it was just a small fun thing you could do with your friends.
So
But
now?
with this charity show, it is a big event. It's like we've been rehearsing for months. All the pieces are very put together, all with incredibly amazing dancers.
How many dancers for the whole show?
Dancers? I think about 50 people, boys and girls.
Wow. All this choreographed by both of you? Or?
No. We have our amazing dance teacher, Miss Sharina Hamza and Clara Lim. They've choreographed so much for us. Even Datuk Ramli Ibrahim is putting in Indian
Wonderful.
dance piece. And even from Eximus Studio, they're doing like a 60s hairspray style.
Wow.
So it's just a lot of people coming in and saying, let's do this together.
And different genres of dance as well. You get a bit of ballet, you get a bit of hip hop, you get hula hoop. Hula hoop isn't exactly a dance, so I'm
Not
wondering.
hula hoop, just hula, regular hula.
Oh, regular hula.
Hawaii
Oh,
dance.
hula. Like the
Joanne,
Hawaii.
hula hoop.
I thought hula hoop dance with hula. I've seen that, you know.
Cirque du Soleil, okay?
Oh, no. And I got excited. I thought I could bring my own hoops and also my coconuts. Okay,
Those
never
are
mind.
different. Okay, tell us, how many nights are you performing?
Just one night.
Just one night. And where is this happening?
It's happening this Friday, actually, the 27th, at Publica Black Box.
And Serinda, are you going to be dancing as well?
I am not going to be dancing, but I will be there
Very
supporting.
quick.
I may be dancing in my seat, a little hand, jazz hands or something like that. But no, I'm here to support the girls. Obviously,
Great.
Coming from Friends to Mankind, we want to make sure that we support them in any way. So I'll be there for a meet and greet. You guys can come by. I'll be taking pictures and saying hi and doing a community effect at the beginning where we sit down and have a discussion. And then I will be in the stands cheering them on as their number one fan.
Okay, great. How does the public get involved in the community effect thing?
I believe you can just come down and come see us. I don't know if you need a ticket. It's just basically come down. It starts at 6 o'clock and it's just open.
How much is the ticket?
Well, tickets really are on donation basis. If you donate 1,000, then you get a seat.
Okay, if you don't donate 1,000, you sit on the side or
No.
you sit on the floor? No. You watch from the wings? No?
You get a telescope and watch from outside. $990 also you cannot go inside.
Get out. But it's all going back for a very good cause.
So if you
okay?
have 1,000 ringgit and you want to go and watch this amazing dance performance, why don't you head on down? You can still buy tickets.
Where can we
Yes.
buy tickets?
You can get information on the Friends to Mankind website, friendstomankind.org, or even their Facebook page, facebook.com/Friends to Mankind.
That's great. Or you can always go down and talk to Serinda. That's
You
free.
can. Absolutely. And again, donations aren't just monetary. So if you do want to share our information, the message of these two girls, it's not just about making 1,000 ringgit donation and then being able to come down. There's so much more.
Yes, there is definitely much more that even we ourselves as women can do to support
I'm
this.
a bit concerned now that we've said Serinda is doing this community effect thing. All the boys are going to head on down there and swamp her.
Never mind, I'll be your bodyguard.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, well, thank you guys. All the best with the show.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming down. It's lovely speaking to you.
You as well.
Thank you very much, girls.